Alright, this is Stevie here doing a video for my Home Depot review of the Shark Apex DuoClean vacuum. Overall, this is a very versatile vacuum. You can get in a lot of tight spots with it. It has a lot of features. What I like most is how much dust it pulls up compared to my other vacuum. It pulls up a lot more dust and dirt. And it's the best vacuum that I've ever used. I've never used one that has cleaned as well as it. Before I get to the vacuum overview, I'm just going to kind of show you some of the accessories that came with it. Get a accessory bag with your quick start guide, your manual. This is a under appliance nozzle for like cleaning under fridges, things of that sort. You got a little short brush, and then you got another brush here, and kind of like it's like a tight area nozzle for like in between seats and cars and stuff. And that is an anti-allergen brush with kind of a little fuzzy rim on it to pick up dust and things of that sort. So it comes with a bunch of accessories. The bag's nice. However, obviously this brush is not fitting in the bag. The quick start guide's great, as well as the manual. And I say that because I'll go back to the vacuum here, and it has a lot of buttons on it. So because it's so versatile, there's a lot of buttons, but the folks at Shark labeled what each button does, and if you don't find a label on it, the manual will tell you. So I'll just kind of go over a few of those buttons. First, the power lift away. Just push this button here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yep. This pulls the tank away from the bottom of the vacuum, so if you have to get under a couch or anything of that sort. So I can, got it back with one hand. All right. So this button here, I'm going to push right there. That releases the dust canister, which I vacuumed about 100 square feet, and man, it has pulled up a lot. And some of these areas were just vacuumed in the last week as well, so this is certainly picking up a lot more than my other vacuum. Some of this big fuzzy stuff, I'm not sure if it's actually pulling up some of the carpet, but it's certainly getting a lot of dust. So this is also very easy to open up and empty and clean, and you've got your other filters in there as well. So go ahead and put that back on. So go down to the rollers here. There's a little button there, and you have to push that button too. This is kind of the similar buttons. And you push them, and it opens up this access tray here, and you can get to the rollers. There's a roller indicator light here. If it's green, you're good. If it's red, it means the rollers are jammed. And if it's blinking red, it means like the motor is burning out or something like that. So anyway, if it turns red, just stop the vacuum and check the rollers. So I'll turn the vacuum down on its back here. Just kind of show you these rollers. So we've got 3 different rollers. One's kind of fuzzy, like a carpet, like a thin carpet. You got your standard kind of bristle roller here. Bristles are not too hard, not too soft. Then you got this little fuzzy strip. I like this fuzzy strip and this roller because these pick up a lot of dust on hardwood floors that a normal suction vacuum would not catch. So overall, pretty nice rollers. So pull it back up. And I'll spin around to the back. You got areas to hold tools down here. Because the nozzle's right there, you can only put a small tool in this spot, and it actually says motorized pet tool. So you can put a taller tool here on the right side. So, and going up, and I'll see if I can do this with one hand too. Got another option here for the wand release. So if you push this button down, you can pull out the wand. So you can vacuum whatever you need to. And put the wand back in as part of the Versatility. So one feature I like is the cord holder here. One of the biggest pains in the butts about a vacuum is the cord's usually on the floor, and you got to get it out of the way, and you got to reach down and grab it. But here, there's a little clip here that'll actually hold it for you. So, and then obviously the whole cord wraps up here. So finally going up to the top, get your power button here. Here's your selector button. There's 3 modes. There's hardwood floor, there's a low pile carpet, so like kind of like just a low carpet, and then there's a high carpet. So before you turn it on, if I turn it on now, the rollers will not turn because the vacuum is upright. I got to put my foot down and then kind of pull down, get it in mode. There's a really nice swivel to the head here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn it on. You can kind of see the modes here. So I'll turn it on. Right now we're on hardwood floor. Yep. Then we're on carpet oil tile. And because this is my basement carpet, the oil tile, I'm going to turn it on quickly. Go down to the nice light there. Head swivel's nice. You can see my light's green there, and my rollers are good. So it works real nice, and it's also not that loud. It really doesn't make too much noise. Then turn it off, spin it around. So overall, it does a really good job vacuuming. One thing I'll note is, and it took me about a minute to figure this out, this middle roller here with the thicker bristles, that spins even when the hardwood floor mode is on. It just doesn't spin as hard or as much. When you turn it up to the carpet modes, then it will actually spin more. So the only thing I do not like too much about this vacuum is the rollers are pretty strong, and the vacuum will pull away from you a little bit, and when you go to pull back to push it in another direction, it's a little bit harder to pull back than a normal vacuum per se. So it takes a little getting used to. I consider myself a fairly strong guy, so I've been able to adjust to it. And then just one other note about the vacuum. This is a 16-pound vacuum. My previous one was 13 pounds. It doesn't seem like a lot of weight, but if you're kind of sensitive to weight, carrying stuff around, it could be a big notable difference. So that's it for my video. But again, it's the Shark Apex DuoClean vacuum. Thanks for watching.